Hello again, STRUCKTLF. I am back with another upcoming games struck list video. April is finally here and so are the plethora of games releasing this month. And my latest struck list video is here to make it easier for you to find new games. This one is dedicated to upcoming two-dimensional WoW profile games, 2D underdog games, which is mostly indie titles and mini budget, small budget games with publishers. So some of the games are from one or two developers, other games are from bigger teams and have publishers themselves. So I hope you enjoy my selection of 12 upcoming 2D games that should be worth your attention and my attention as well. Um, Looking through Steam and other platforms takes forever, so that's why I'm making those videos. Hopefully, this short list helps you find something that you like, something that you would want to consider. Keep in mind that if you do like some of the games, check the description. I've put some links where applicable to Humble and Epic, as well as Steam and for those games. But where applicable, I've put Epic Creator and Humble partner link. So if you do use those to buy the games, I will get small profits and I'll be eternally grateful. So I hope you enjoy all the games. Buckle up, STRUCKTLF, and let's go. The first game on this list is called ASTRA, all capital letters, ASTRA, and then Knights of Veda. ASTRA Knights of Veda is a visually stunning, story-rich 2D RPG. A dark plague besets the world of Planis, perpetrated through a dark ritual performed by the Mad King. You and the other Knights of Veda are the only ones who can bring normality back to normal. Releasing on the 2nd of April 2024, developed by FLINT, published by Hype IM. It's a Korean-made game filled with microtransactions, pay to win, gacha, all that stuff. So be advised. Yes, the game looks beautiful, the game looks nice, but it's also ruined by the predatory monetization. So if you're fine with predatory monetization games, I know a ton of people out there are fine. That's why those games are making big bucks. If you're fine with that, this game might be to your liking. If you want fair game without pay to win, without predatory monetization, a fear of missing out, and all that bullshit, that's cancer to the gaming industry, then obviously avoid that game. But again, if you do like it, follow wishlist, pre-register. It's on Steam, on iOS, on Android. In fact, some people have already played the game and shown us some content on YouTube. There's 3 million pre-registrations already, so obviously the game will be making money regardless of its shitty monetization. Astra Knights of Veda, 2nd of April 2024. Planetiles is a beautiful and cool looking game. It's releasing on the 3rd of April 2024, developed and published by MythicOwl. Dive into Planetiles, where strategy and creativity converge, build and transform barren planets into flourishing worlds. Outwit natural disasters, develop vibrant habitats, and navigate complex challenges. Embrace a board game like depth with thoughtful planning and strategic decision making. This is what Planetiles is all about. It's a turn-based tactical city builder with puzzle and with puzzle mechanics. It's sci-fi, obviously, and it's got some roguelite elements. I am digging the art style. It looks a little bit hand drawn, and it's cutesy. So if you're into something like that, if it seems like your kind of game, wishlist follow, and hopefully they don't overprice this. It might be yet another hidden gem to be releasing on Steam. So keep that in mind if you're into those kinds of games. Kitchen Crisis is the name of this game, and it's releasing on the 3rd of April 2024. It is also playable as a demo, and it will also be on Switch. So Steam and Switch are the platforms. Developed by Team Samwiet, which I think is just two people or one person, I can't remember. Kitchen Crisis is a culinary defense game. You are abducted by aliens and must satisfy their appetite. If you want to live to see another day, efficiently arrange your cooking appliances, upgrade your ingredients and tools. In order to survive, make wise decisions according to the ever-changing recipes. It's a very interesting premise of the game, being abducted by aliens and having to feed them delicious treats. If it seems like your kind of game, wishlist foe, and hopefully they don't overprice Kitchen Crisis. Next on this list is Sons of Valhalla, which I have been given back in the day a demo to play by the publishers Hooded Horse, thanks to Anthony. So Sons of Valhalla, it is a fun game. From my personal experience with the demo back in the day, the press demo I tested. I don't see a demo on Steam right now, so you won't be able to try it before you buy it, but Sons of Valhalla is a combat and base building game set in the Viking Age. Build fortresses and lay siege to enemy strongholds, gather warriors and board longboats, and engage in personal combat as you raid and conquer across England. What is it about? Yeah, it has low roguelite elements. You hire members of your team and you keep raiding settlements. You have kind of like a fast travel with the boat from one area to another area. It's kind of side scrolling, and there's various different units you can get. There are various different upgrades you can get for your towns and bases, and various different enemies to fight. Overall, very solid game, and it's coming on the 5th of April 2024. The next title on this list is called Throne and Bone. Throne and Bone, developed by Windmill Slam, which is a two-man team, if I'm not mistaken, that used to make some podcasts or something like that, what I could find. It's gonna be an early access game releasing on the 8th of April 2024, so we expect bugs, glitches, missing, or unfinished content, it being early access. But there is a playable demo you can try. And if they don't overprice the game, I can see it being successful. It's got its own unique charm um, with the traditional deck builder roguelite auto battle mechanics. Draft minions to defeat all who oppose the honest work of necromancy. Learn spells, find relics, and reclaim your castle to unite the land through undeath in this unholy amalgam of roguelike and auto battler. If it sounds like your kind of game, wishlist follow, and again, hopefully it's not overpriced. Next on this list is something called The Devil Within Satgat. Very beautiful looking game. It's a side-scrolling Metroidvania Souls-like game, so expect to get your ass kicked. If you're not into extreme difficulty, probably stay away from the game. If you're okay with extreme difficulty and if you like side-scrolling platformers, Metroidvania style side-scrolling platformers, then on the 9th of April 2024, the game will release, developed by Newcore Games, not Neo, Newcore, and published by Newcore Games and ASTRA Label Games. Join Kim Rip, a royal guard whose humanity is gradually slipping away on a thrilling 2.5D action adventure platforming journey in the Devil Within Satgat. Uncover the mysteries of a desolate realm as you engage in stylish battles against formidable foes. The game will be early access, so again, expect bugs, glitches, missing or unfinished features and content. It being early access title. If it seems like your kind of game, wishlist follow, and again, as long as it's not overpriced, I can see it making enough sales. Next on the list is a game called Anomaly Collapse, releasing on the 12th of April 2024, developed by Rocket Punch Games, published by Spiral Up Games. There is a downloadable free playable demo on Steam that you can try. Command a squad of adorably fierce warriors in Anomaly Collapse, turn-based roguelite strategy game that offers a fresh twist to an old formula. Face off against otherworldly beings and uncover the dark secrets of supernatural calamities. Immerse yourself in a story where ... Steam is cutting off this. Yeah, it seems like again a traditional team building turn-based strategy tactical game with its own twist. Some people were hating on it for having animal-looking characters and saying nobody will play this furry bullshit. But you're not supposed to fap to this game. You're supposed to play it. It's a fucking game. So you shouldn't care whether there's animals or actual people as characters. The Dead Await is the next title on this list, developed by Shot X, published by Freedom Games, releasing on the 15th of April 2024 as an early access title. So, as usual, expect bugs, glitches, missing or unfinished features and content for an early access game. There is a free downloadable demo that I strongly recommend trying on Steam. And as far as I know, the game will also be on Epic and on GOG. Build your deck and try to survive in the dead of weight. A deck building RPG set during a zombie apocalypse. As one of many survivors, set out across the desolate world, discover the truth about the outbreak, and rebuild human civilization or die trying. Something worth knowing about the developer of this game is one of his previous games he decided to release as a free torrent to people who cannot afford it, and that ended up giving him a lot more sales than the launch, which was a very good move. You gotta appreciate when developers do that, when they know that some people come from environments that where they cannot afford to actually pay the game after before trying it. So, 15th of April 2024 by Shotex, The Death Await. Next up is Vertical Kingdom, another game published by Freedom Games, but this one is developed by Farlight Games Industry, and also on the same date as the previous one, on the 15th of April 2024. There's also a demo for this one too. You can download it on Steam. This game will also be on Epic and GOG too. So there is no early access for this one. It will be a full release and there's nowhere to go but up. Vertical Kingdom is a card-based city builder roguelite with a twist. You can only build vertically, literally reaching for the sky with each city. So if it seems like your kind of game, if it sounds fun to you, wishlist, follow, and hopefully they don't overprice it. Next on this list is Kingsgrave. Developed by Egg or Chicken Games, published by Awawar or Awavar. Welcome to Kingsgrave, a gloomy adventure inspired by classic Zelda games. Gain more power and obtain new combat skills as you explore the fractured land. Play foes created by plague. Solve puzzles and rebuild villages. Reclaim your realm. Releasing on the 17th of April 2024. If it sounds like your kind of game, you know what to do. There's wishlist, there's follow. The game will be on Steam, Epic, and GOG as far as I could find information. It sounds like an interesting title. I mean, being inspired by classic games, that's not something new under the sun. How they've done it, that's what's gonna be important. Obviously, there's going to be quests. Obviously, there's going to be characters and stuff to interact with, weapons, puzzles, etc. I'm not a fan of puzzles, but as long as the combat and itemization and character progression is fun, I can see this game being a fan favorite. Will it be another hidden gem? Time will tell. There used to be a demo. I'm not sure if it's still up though. Next on the list is a title called Tendryll. Tendryll is developed and published by Brute Farce, releasing on the 30th of April 2024 as an early access title. So expect bugs, glitches, and the usual unfinished or unpolished features and content. There is a free demo. Strongly recommend trying it. Delve into grid-based tactical combat in this roguelike deck builder. Coordinate your heroes, modify your cards with unique runes, construct powerful item builds, and sidestep card corrupting terrain to survive a gauntlet of befouled enemies. So it looks beautiful. I'm really digging the 2D art style of this game. It seems like gameplay wise, it will also be pretty fun. So and the progression, the skill trees and stuff definitely look like something to look forward to keep you playing and replaying, run after run after run. So whether it will be just as fun as it looks like, time will tell. But if you don't want to wait until the launch, try the demo. I strongly recommend it. Otherwise, the 30th of April 2024 is when the early access starts. Hopefully, it's yet another hidden gem that you can find this month. If not, we'll see. But add it to your wishlist and follow if it sounds interesting. Back in February, I told you about a game called The Braves and its demo in the beginning. Well, The Braves is supposedly launching in April, but this is most likely a leftover date that they forgot to change, because if it was launching this month, they would have already set a date. Well, just in case, I'm letting you know again about the Braves. It's saying it's launching in April, even if it doesn't, even if it's next month or in 2 months. Keep it on your wish list, follow it if it sounds like your kind of game. It's an action roguelike arena shooter So where you demolish hordes of enemies and survive against all odds. Unlock different characters, find powerful skill combinations, and embark on an exciting journey through the variety of very different worlds in this cute but unforgiving rogue-like game. 101 XP Game Studios are the developer and 101 XP is the publisher. If it looks like your kind of game, you know, there's Foe, there's Wishlist. As far as I know, the games will be on Steam and eventually maybe on Switch. April 2024, again, maybe just a placeholder date. Maybe it will be really releasing in April and they just forgot to set it. Again, marketing is important and you shouldn't leave it for the last moment. So most likely they just forgot to change the date. To get notified when I upload more content like this one or other builds and guides for Wooter and not so Wooter games, you can subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to not miss out on notifications. As well as keep in mind there's something called memberships on YouTube, which lets you be a paying member for my channel to get access to perks such as emotes and badges made by me, as well as the option to get one-on-one tutoring for the very basics of Adobe Photoshop, Premiere and After Effects. And memberships can be cancelled at any time if you no longer want to be a member. Thanks for watching all the way until the end, STRUCKTLF. Keep it cool until next time and goodbye.